What's up, YouTube? This video is just going to be what I've done so far after my dad passed away. So you saw in the last video what we did up till then, and now it's going to be from then on. And I haven't taken many pictures because I've just been trying to get stuff done, but here's what I got. Alright, there it is. Here's the body I have. It's a 1986 Chevy Blazer. We did some welding work, as you saw in the other video in the back. There's where we welded those plates in to get them so there's not holes. And we got some old tar, rust spots. Go around here. The quarter panels look really good. They used to have some flares on them, but I don't like those, so I took them off. They had some rivets down in the little very corner, but those look pretty good. I mean, those are pretty solid. So, and over here the rocker panels are solid too. And I got all the stuff out of there. Got all the heater stuff, all the old wiring. Because this is an 86, and you're about to see the frame, which is a 78. So we don't need all that high-tech rear window rolling up and stuff like that, because we're doing manual almost everything on this truck. So I'm hoping this body's going to fit on my frame. People tell me that it will, being that's an 86 and it's going on a 78 frame. But they said that the Chevy didn't change much. So up front, I just did this yesterday. I don't know if you can see it very good, but I painted the firewall, primed and painted it, scraped it, painted it all inside down there where the windshield wiper motor goes. It's looking pretty sweet. Some problems we got already is right there's a crack leading up to the windshield wiper. I'm sure that's not going to get good with base, so I'm going to have to take care of that. You know how windshield wipers flex and all that. And over here, got another tear right here. So, yep, got work to do. It had a light rack, and those are all holes where someone ripped it out and dented it. So I've got to weld in some patches there. And I don't know if this is normal for a roof, but it's all like bubbly and like you can see it move. See that flux right there? It's kind of weird. It's like it's already dented. It might have something to do with that holes, but it's like it's already warped or something. But I'm sure it'll be all right. And another thing, looks like the floor's already been repaired once, but it does look a really good job. So I've ordered. Have you ever heard of sound deadener like Second Skin or Dynamat, or even some people use peel and seal, like a roof sealant kind of thing from Lowe's or Home Depot? Those peel and seal ones, they're asphalt-based adhesive, like this stuff, and it'll smell, and after like a couple months it'll fall off as it gets really hot. And I know some people have had success with it, but I'd stay away from it. But then the Second Skin and Dynamat is so expensive. I listened to EXO Contralto, and he went out and bought some Audio Technics. If you ever heard of them, it's Audio, and then Tech, and then N-I-X. You'll find it if you search it around. So I have 50 square feet of that coming in. That was $140 shipped. So that's like, I don't know, a little less than $3 a square foot compared to Second Skin, which is like $4 a square foot. And this stuff is 60 mils thick. It has 4 mils of aluminum, and it's got a butanol adhesive, which should stick really good. I've also got tan seats, like brand new tan seats, 2 regular seats up there, a center console, and a bench seat back here. I really don't know if I want to wall this truck off or not. I plan on getting the Incriminator Audio Death Penalty 21-inch subwoofer with a 3,000 watt max amp and a 1,500 watt RMS, and probably 2 batteries will be good enough, and a pretty good alternator. If you guys think differently, if you have any other options that I could do, and, I'm not going to get no kicker or nothing like that, so I'm going high-end audio, and I'm not getting no JL W7, which is going to be $800 for a 10 or something. So I don't know, I've been looking at Sundown, Soundstream, DC, RE, AA, and even the SMDs. Been looking at all the big brands. And so far the Incriminator Audio 21 seems the most well built and best lasting. I really want it to be loud and I want it to be well lasting, but I kind of only want to get one sub right now, and then maybe later down the line, maybe in college or something, get another sub and wall it off. But you guys give me your input for that. I've also got this cool little thing that goes up in the roof as the headliner. It's called the Highliner. I can't find any YouTube videos on it, but I have one, so you'll be seeing it. And what it is it's 4 5 1/4 speakers that's in this plastic holder that bolts to your ceiling. So I'll have my left right there and my left right there, my front channels, and then I might run a 6x9 like the right there, and have my seat and have my sub back here. And I already have a JVC KRD 200N or something like that. It's like black and red and white head unit. It just has a 3.5mm input, auxiliary input, no USB, but it does have a built-in crossover for the subwoofer. It can send like less than 90 hertz down to the subwoofer, so that's pretty cool. And that was $80. And then I plan on getting a crossover or EQ. I don't know if I'm going to use like a Clarion or Soundstream or something like that, but it's going to go underneath my head unit. And look at this over here. This head unit, someone had like wanted it real bad. See, they cut it with like a saw, and now it's all mangled up. So it's going to be hard to get some kind of kit to get that fixed up. But I want to get some kind of crossover for my mids and highs so they don't get bass, and then just send all that good bass to my sub. And I've been learning about clipping. If you guys don't know what clipping is, check out the SMD DD1. It's a clipping detector, and I know you can do it with a multimeter, but it's not really accurate for the whole full range. And the SMD DD1s are like $140. That's kind of crazy for just one. You know, a multimeter can do so many things, but that SMD DD1 can just do clipping testing. And it seems like I should get something that could do more than one thing, or get just the SMD DD1 that would be a lot cheaper. I don't know, $50 or something instead of $140. But I'm sure that Steve Mead's trying to give us as best he can for whatever components go into that. The underneath of this truck body has been really sanded, and like you saw in the first video, and primed and painted, and then undercoated. So it should be pretty good on the bottom. Now we just gotta go through the inside. So I'm gonna take you guys over to the frame now, and that's where most of the work's been done. So this is the frame. It's a '78 Chevy Blazer. I put on some stuff called POR 15. It stands for like paint over rust. I don't know what the 15 stands for, but it's $40 a quart, and this thing was just hand scraped with a wire brush and then painted. And it's been probably 2 years since it's been painted, and it's been sitting in this garage. And like, it looks pretty good, and it's a dusty, but if you polish it off, it really gets shiny. It's gonna look real nice underneath the truck. This has a 4-inch lift kit already with blocks, and it's really rough riding truck, but you guys know how Blazers are. I'm not sure about the transmission or transfer case. I know it's like a turbo 350, and it has 411 gears. I think that's in the axles, and those are 3/4 ton axles, and they originally were 1/2 ton. Up here, I painted the motor while it was still in the frame, so I had to tape off everything and painted it with some, dew point engine paint or something like that. And I got some chrome valve covers from my friend Greg, and some exhaust manifolds from my friend Dale. And my friend Jeff has been helping me do a lot of this stuff too. And my friend Brian, he helped me weld some things, and because this is where the body mounts to. There's one there, and there's one there, one there, one there, and there's one on the back. And originally, most of those were rusted through, and the body had actually fell. And when me and my dad took the body off, like you saw in the first video, the floor stayed on the frame and the body came off, so that was rusted that bad. These aren't my tires. I have 33s with chrome aluminum wheels, and they're weld wheels. They're 16 inches. And up here I got a new power steering box, or refurbished, because the old one was leaking. Hopefully this refurbished thing works. And I need to get a new carburetor. I want to get like a Holley Avenger, something that will work good on angles and stuff. But I don't want to use all my money for gas too. So you guys recommend something. I know the Quadrajet, the original one, some people like it, some people hate it. So I have more of those laying around, and maybe I could fix it. I need a starter. Probably get a remanufactured starter or something like that. And trans lines waiting to be hooked up to the radiator. And I have brake lines and fuel lines all run brand new. And we got the pipes coming out to here. And I have some 10-year-old Flowmaster 44s that are halfway done with their life. They have a little rust on them. They're steel. So I'm probably going to get stainless exhaust one day. But I have these 44s for right now, Flowmasters. So I couldn't run the exhaust all the way because I have a gas tank. I have a gas tank skid plate. I have a tailgate, and the body has to go on. And like all those things bolted in around the same area. So I'm going to do the body first, and then the gas tank, then the skid plate, then the tailgate, then the trailer hitch, and then the exhaust can be run underneath. So I'm going to go straight out the back with some chrome tips. I don't really want to empty it out right there behind the rear tire, or before the rear tire. So I think that's all I can give you for now. Any tips, anything you guys know about 78, 86 Blazers, let me know. If you like my videos, check out Luke the Beast 101. He's got a K5 Blazer too. And he's about my same age, so he lives out in California. He's a pretty cool guy. So check him out.